Tag team action kicking things off this week here at Anarchy. This is Wrestling. Brett Wolverton along with the voice of reason, Chuck Porterfield. Chuck, what a way to kick things off.
Absolutely. You talk about two exciting tag teams. The team of Pendelton and Parker, they are the team with the size advantage and the strength advantage. But have you ever heard an ovation like you did just now for Reimer and Najasism?
Joey Reimer and Najasism, two of the great young stars here at Anarchy. Joey Reimer's had a tremendous rookie year with Anarchy. He has wrestled some of the best and has done well against them. As you see a beautiful monkey flip out of a collar elbow tie-up. I've never quite seen that before, but they kept the collar elbow block up.
Incredible. You know, a lot of people always think of wrestling as a big man sport, but Reimer and Najasism have shown that if you have the tenacity, the toughness, and the speed, you can get away with any kind of victory in that ring.
Joey Reimer's calling for a test of strength. It may be a foolish maneuver. Pendelton has the size advantage by almost 60 pounds.
Certainly the leverage advantage too. There's that speed of Reimer we talked about.
Into the corner, Najasism tagging in. Snap there by Joey Reimer.
Oh!
Double kick, tandem kicks by Reimer and Najasism.
It's a smart move on their part to go for the quick tag. You do not want to get that up. You do not want your partner to make a tag. You don't want a fresh man in there. And Najasism is staying on the attack.
Tag made the Sin City St. Brandon Parker in.
I may have spoken too soon there. There you see that speed of Najasism. Always innovative, always creative.
Up and over with the sunset flip, cover. Kick out at 2.
And he is a creative young man, not just in the wrestling ring, but in the artistic world. But now Joey Reimer, the ladies fight for his delight.
Joey Reimer very smart, staying on his opponent. Now wait, Parker went to the eyes. Parker charging in, drop toe hold, down goes Parker. Almost hit that bottom turnbuckle.
Very smart of Reimer to keep the pressure on. You can see even though he's young, he is gaining experience. He is learning from all these matches, and he is keeping the pressure on.
Parker has him up in the fireman's carry. Oh! Big boot to the midsection and one to the cheek.
You talk about a display of power. I've seen impressive things, but he just threw that man up into the sky.
You know, I mentioned these two, Najasism and Joey Reimer, you know, being smaller athletes. A total combined weight of just 314 pounds. You know, almost split evenly between the two of them. Reimer with a little bit of a weight advantage on his tag team partner. But they're giving up well over 100 pounds in size to the team of Parker and Pendelton.
Well, what I think may be a bigger disadvantage is the experience. Right there you see the fast tags keeping a fresh man in, and they are just going to keep laying into Joey Reimer.
Joey Reimer only been in the business about 2 to 3 years now. You know, and in that 2 to 3 years, he's made great strides. But prior to that, and even at that time when he was breaking in, guys like Parker and Pendelton were winning championships.
Absolutely, you talk about great strides. That big boot just laid it to his throat. The crowd trying to get behind him, but you can't get behind a man who is choked out.
Reimer whipped hard into the corner by Pendelton. Pendelton charging in. Reimer catches him with the elbow. Up to the middle rope goes Joey Reimer. Cross body caught by Pendelton. That's where that size is his disadvantage. Well, wait a minute. Pendelton,
what a reversal! Incredible maneuver, turning in that to like a reverse DDT.
But somehow Reimer was able to land on Pendelton for the cover.
Parker grimming in. Again, that may not be very sportsmanlike, but it's highly effective. It prevents you from breathing. It keeps oxygen from your brain, and now you can see how Reimer is in an extremely bad position.
Going to the face one more time. Big short arm clothesline by the Sin City Saint. Najasism in to break up the count. Ken Wallace admonishing Najasism.
Najasism, a highly emotional individual, very volatile. He doesn't want to lose a match that way. Again, very, very sound strategy. It's a very simple maneuver, but this reverse chin lock just wears his opponent down. And Reimer making it back up to his feet.
Chin breaker by Joey Reimer. Small package. Parker able to kick out. Big boot. May have gone low.
2 3/4 on that one. Right now, they have got Reimer backed into a corner, and this is the last place that he wants to be. Joey Reimer's been in there a long, long time. You know, he's got to be thinking about making that tag to Najasism.
Najasism is, you know, one of those that's almost like a powder keg, waiting for that spark to explode. You know, just fast-paced action.
And we have seen him just take some incredible beatings in this ring and just keep coming back. Najasism very tough. Joey Reimer fighting back on his own.
Palm strikes by Reimer, shoves him in, but he just knocked his tag team partner off. Joey Reimer has the opening to make the tag, but Najasism's out on the floor. There's nobody for him to tag.
Both men are down. Reimer slowly trying to call back to his corner, but there's nobody there.
Najasism may have hit his head on that steel guardrail. He may not know where he is. Reimer wondering where his partner is. Side suplex. That belly to back style suplex by Andrew Pendelton III.
He has absolute control right now. This could be purely academic right now. Oh, but there's still some fight left in Joey Reimer.
As he tried to escape under the legs of Parker to make a tag. However, it's Parker getting the tag to Pendelton.
Again, absolutely isolated from his corner, and Najasism is getting hot.
Joey Reimer whipped in hard, but this time Brandon Parker takes the dive. Sunset flip by Joey Reimer. But this is where he hits the Carter. Tag made, Najasism in. He springboard, double clothesline to Parker and Pendleton. Now up to the top rope. This is that powder kick I was telling you about. Double drop kick.
Oh my God, what height, what velocity.
Oh, Parker ducks, but Pendleton catches it. Knee strike caught to the chin of Parker.
Those kicks given with precision. Iron boot, iron boot.
Kick out at 2.
Najasism trying to get this crowd behind him. Unbelievable insecurity there, flying through the sky.
Joey Reimer now going to go up top. But wait, he's got to watch out. His partner goes out. Najasism catching nothing but the hardwood floor. Cross body catches nothing.
That's why they call it high risk, and right now Joey Reimer is in there all by himself with Parker.
DDT by Parker. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the Sin City Saint Brandon Parker and Andrew Pendleton III.